are, I'll go. Do you want one of your tablets?
I'll have them here. Thanks, Tom.
You sure you don't want me to carry you back upstairs to bed before I start getting busy?
No, I'm happier here, Tom. It's not as lonely as that bedroom.
Righto. I'll keep bobbing back in to see if you want anything. Thank you. Hello, George.
Hi, John.
Same as usual.
Aye.
Oh, what's new with you?
Castle's dead. Passed away this morning.
Ah, well, that's over with.
Did you ever get to know him, Tom?
No. He was already ailing when I came here.
Aye, hung on a long time. You were a grand chap. Liked to drink and a yarn. The wife kept a very good table. There should be quite a sizable turnout with Khan sending him off handsome, as he always said he would.
And when are they burying him?
Well, Khan said to be ready about Thursday.
Thursday? Thursday?
Thursday? But that's election day.
Election day or not, that's when Khan's burying his foreman. What's more, there's to be a procession through the village and a feast for 80 in the hall kitchen afterwards.
The man astonishes me. Does he think he's above the rules the rest of us have to abide by, or doesn't he care?
He's an obstinate man, Snaith. His family have lauded it in Maythorpe for generations. Why should he worry if the law is fussy?
It's about time he learned to worry. A feast for the village on election day, if we can't offer that as bribing the public. No, but really, it distresses me to see a man hang himself so willfully.
Well, personally, I don't care so long as I beat him. It's that kind of arrogance I've been attacking all the way through my campaign. And it gives us another weapon besides your suit for slander.
Oh, yes.
You are going on with that.
Of course. Khan's been saying some very unpleasant things in public. I can't possibly let him get away with that.
What damages are you asking for?
£10,000.
Which Khan hasn't got.
Oh, quite. Well, if he insists on ruining himself by bringing things between us to a head, that's his lookout. Now, you know the law, darling. You believe I've got a case, don't you?
Without a doubt. Always considering, of course, that you're quite sure your hands are clean.
My hands? My dear darling, my hands are spotless.
Now, you all know me. You knew my father before me. You know you can trust me. Well, we've been through some bad times together. We all hope for better times now. But we all know that we can hope for nothing from crookedness and cheating. Up till now, we've kept county politics clean. We want to keep them so. And if you send me back, I'll do all I can to stop any crookedness I see.
Why do you think? You've still got unrepaired cottages, an inadequate water supply, and the disgrace of rural slums like the shacks. Because it's to the masses' advantage not to spend money on them. We can't afford it, they say. We can't afford this and we can't afford that. And they've relied on your loyalty to get away with it. Well, it's your own fault. If you want that sort of thing, you can have it. You can have open drains outside your front doors. Earth closets sticking under your bedroom windows. You can have a school that's not fit for a pigsty. And risk diphtheria, scarlet fever and typhoid for your kiddies. If that's the sort of thing you want, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Vote for your local landowner. I should be only too pleased not to have to spend petrol going to Flintbridge on that kind of business.
He's a lively talker, that Dillon.
You know, the wind's got time to change between sentences when Khan talks. But he says what he means.
He didn't stop the new road, though, did he? Even though we got him down to Coal Harbour specially and put our case to him.
You ever known him break a promise?
Oh, can't say it.
Ah, well, there you are, then.
That's all very well,
What I want to know is, who is this Dolan?
He's that chap that lives in the bungalow on Coal Harbour Road. A solicitor from Kingsport.
We all know that, but who is he? Why is he here? Who's put him up to it?
Astle was backing him up today.
But he's not a Labour man, is he?
They say he's a friend of Alderman Snaith's. Free spending chap and a Wesleyan. And there's lots of Wesleyans round here.
So Snaith's at the bottom of this, is he? It's not one of his dirty tricks to put a man up against Khan when he's down on his luck.
So these tales that are going round are true then, are they, George?
And what tales might they be?
Well, the Khan's going to have to leave Maythorpe.
Khan leave Maythorpe?
Apparently it's not even his anymore. It belongs to the bank. And they're going to sell it to the council for the mental institution.
You what?
It's a bit rough.
I was talking about Khan having to get rid of some of his hunters. I was talking about Khan going through a bad time like anybody else. I said not about him selling Maythorpe. Why, Khan and his family have been in Maythorpe for generations. I've been there 40 years. Castle were there 50 years. Aye, and he used to take on Khan ferreting when he was a nobody lad. I were Castle and Naylor and me that looked after the place when he went off to the war. Aye, and before that, when Mrs. Khan got the Wanderlust and trailed him all over Europe from place to place. Sir, you don't get rid of a place like Maythorpe at the first puff of wind. No, not even if it's a world war or a depression.
Ah, but George...
Don't but George me. I know what this is all about. This is another one of Mr. Alderman Anthony Snaith's dirty tricks. And all these rumours about just before an election. Sure. Who was it that put the rumours about the Khan were failing when he were up for Alderman? That was Snaith, that were. And Astle got the Alderman instead, didn't he? And that was 2 years ago. And Khan hasn't failed yet. And he won't. No, and you're no friend of Mr. Khan or mine. If you play Snaith's game and carry on these rumours about him.
Steady on, George.
Oh, steady on, but damn, the man's got a right to speak his own mind.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. You know Mr. Stanley Dolan, he's standing for election here.
Only by reputation. What can I get you?
Let me, Astle. Scotch, please.
Scotch.
The same.
2 Scotches.